Soul Garden.
Hello, my friends. It's Friday. It's finally Friday. Namaste and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Witecki, an astrologer and a soul biographer, here to help you put the pieces of your story together and get light cast in your personal dreams. It's so nice to be back. I've been off the air for a few weeks. My apologies. I tried to go as fast as I could, but I'm also trying to learn as much as I can. We're at a very quantum and interesting time right now. Jupiter is wrapping up its transit in Gemini. This is the first time Jupiter has wrapped up in Gemini since 2001. The time before that was 1989. In each case, we're expanding our thinking process and getting ready for a very emotional year. This summer is going to be the most emotional summer since 9/11. I've also recorded Act 2 videos and done everything I can to prepare. Plus, on top of that, Saturn in Scorpio for the first time since 1983. And Pluto in Capricorn for the first time since 1760. Not kidding. We created the laws of democracy. So yes, folks, I think the Mayan shift has happened. Yes, I think things are galloping ahead. And yes, Christopher Witecki is here to help you get through it. So without further ado, let's take the ascension elevator up and take a bird's eye view of you.
Good afternoon, folks. This is your captain speaking. Please be advised, those with heavier emotional baggage may be asked to pay an additional fee. During Ascension, make sure to keep your past life karma and drama stowed in the overhead compartment, and anyone who's a bummer will not get peanuts.
Hello, Your Honor, and welcome now to 33,000 feet. It's so nice to be of service. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for returning and watching my horoscopes. It is a powerful and transformative time. Everyone's life is changing very quickly, especially now as I begin this horoscope. We're in Chapter 2 of Sun in Gemini, and you're working on your belief consciousness. Now, belief is very important because whenever we're not paying attention, our life goes according to our beliefs. If you don't know what your belief is, it's a part of you that says you should be doing this and you should be doing that. So every time you shit all over yourself, that's your belief structure talking to you. Now, belief is really what your heart wants to believe. That's really what belief is. It's a fact that your heart agrees with. All right? Now, our heart is the heart of our soul, which means that we must really put our power behind what our heart believes and not necessarily what the world tells us to believe. And this leads us to our life purpose. What is our life purpose? To champion what our heart believes. Everyone's life purpose is that, and that's what leads to wisdom at the top. So it's time to light cast. The planets are really nicely distributed. At the bottom is Mars, cutting away the crap. So you might be stepping away from church, a school, a program, a neighborhood, some sort of a situation that was tying you or pulling you back. Then the Sun, light casting from step 16 to 24 this week. That means you're going to commit to a life purpose, something your heart really wants. And Jupiter bringing in a lot of fortune, especially if you listen to your higher self. Now, on another front, you have to baby yourself and self-nurture yourself and be nice to yourself. Your emotions are tender. You're stepping into new territory and you're going to get more and more sensitive through the year. So Pluto retrograde says you best be nice to your inner child. And then lastly, Saturn is retrograde, goes all the way to step 5 actually in Scorpio, which means you're still trying to determine what you're really worth. Okay? And you're still cutting away things that people that you're carrying, baggage that you're carrying, spiritual debt that you're carrying, all this limiting your ability to manifest and draw in abundance. So Saturn's saying it's time to keep making some deep cuts or budget cuts and really just spend your time and energy on what your heart desires, which is aligned with, of course, your belief structure. So in this new format, we're going week by week, and I'm going to cover the week we started. First, it's Light Cast Day. These go out on Friday the 7th, where Neptune goes retrograde. Neptune in Pisces has been helping you to intuit exactly how to be in the moment. Well, the universe is done teaching. You better hold that space now and remember what you learned about diet, remember what you learned about health, remember what you learned about workplace, because the universe will not remind you. This is a way of kind of separating people who are ready from people who are not ready. Then on Saturday, it's Light Cast Day, which is time to commit to what you believe and therefore life purpose. That's true for Libra risings. This may be a career change that you're considering, but really, if you want to get to the heart of it, it's your life purpose. Then goes the week this horoscope is for. On Sunday, June 9th, it's a game changer. Time to take action on those beliefs. Walk it, walk your talk is what I like to say. So you basically want to put into action that life purpose. Do it in the smallest little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Put your life purpose into everything. Show the universe you are serious about change. Let's not forget, Jupiter is here to finance this change. It's going to happen. It's not an if, it's going to. Now, 10th and 11th, then we get passionate. So at this point, you've got to drink your own Kool-Aid, and you've really got to just get passionate as of Tuesday about what you believe and quit letting go of the debate, let go of the fact-finding, and just surrender. What happens between Tuesday and Wednesday is Uranus moves to 12 degrees. What that means is your marriages move to the next level. So who knew that perhaps your belief structure was what was in the way of you having synergy energy with you and your life partner? So marriage and life partnership go up to the next level if you do your soul work. If you don't do your soul work, you'll find marriages collapsing and that arrow pointing down. Then from Wednesday and Thursday, Jupiter goes to 27 degrees. 27 means if you feel it and God says okay, 2-7, then act, 9, okay? So you're going to take action, full action. Surrender to the passion of the future. Surrender to the mission of your life purpose. This surrendering, if you can do it, will lead you to a quantum breakthrough on Thursday. That's the double lightning bolts. That quantum breakthrough is learning through passion. So you have to let go of that Gemini desire to go back and forth, the Gemini mind applied through Libra, which is to go back and forth weighing. You have to give up, surrender, and go with the passion. Those who go with the passion will take off, seeing the little guys there in the end. Those who don't will break down, and they'll be rolled over by that energy of Jupiter. So this is, again, the way the universe separates. Now, one of the new features is I always give a sneak peek at the next week. And so next week, when we come back with the horoscopes, you're going to have a couple of spiritual days in a row. You're going to have to commit to this belief structure, and there's going to be some tugs and pulls. And then by the end of the week, we jump into Cancer. Now, if you'd like to jump into next week now, you can with an Act 2 video. The Orbit reports are available. This is a 3-month summary I do in about 14 minutes. It takes all these long-term stories and then applies them. And I use the new graphics you've seen right here, so it translates perfectly well. You can get these at soulmart.me. If you'd like to work one-on-one and do some major quantum breakthrough in your personal life, I change lives in 1 hour. And right now, 1 hour is just $99.99. So you can change your life for $100. Come on down to soulmart.me. All of the readings are recorded, so you can listen to them in the gym or whatever. And if you'd like moment-to-moment coaching to really break through these issues with belief structure and your next level, you should try the Guardiancy. Turn it on for a while. I remind you 5 to 7 times a day of everything I say in the horoscopes, and I'm literally on your back pocket. All of these are available at soulmart.me. Well, Your Honor, that's all I have for this comeback tour, but I will be back in 7 days. I'm not going off the air. This is the way it's going to be. I love you, and live, love, be.